Hello everyone and welcome back to more Roommates. We're going to begin another week which involves a lot of sleeping, mostly because our energy is down and the job takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of energy out of us, so let's see if this works. Now, this we could probably skip, but someone mentioned occasionally there'll be a scene with Sally when you're working on the college farm. So it looks like nothing happened there. But apparently some stuff happens every now and then, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
There. Hey, these experiments might end world hunger and vegetables aren't sentient. I'm anti-cruelty and not anti-science, and if occasionally a particularly ribald...
It moves on its own, by the way. That's not me clicking, because I know sometimes you get annoyed if I click too quick. But I don't think it was that important. You can read it on your own, really. I think tonight I'm supposed to study for Professor Task's class with Anne. Everyone's caught up in their own studies tonight, though, so it should be pretty easy to get some work done. I know passing this class is really important to Anne. Well, yeah. I think any class is important to Anne. I just don't know how well I'm going to be able to keep up with her. I did think this would be a concern. And yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna have a few events with Anne, but we should probably play them out because now I'd feel bad if Anne fails class because of us, so let's do it. I stretch a bit as I head down the hall to Anne's door. Luckily the door's already open.
Ew.
Have we seen her room?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. It looks very, well, it's very clean, I'd say. It's very Anne. Hey, Anne. You want to get started?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Max. Let's go downstairs. We can use the study nook.
Are you sensitive about using your own room? Sounds good.
She doesn't want you to see her penguin.
No boys in her room. Together we head over to the study nook and settle in to hit the books. Anne is doing well, and we really hit a groove studying for a while. Studying is always nicer with a pretty lady around. I'm almost surprised I'm keeping up. Just as I feel we're heading to a particularly nasty bit of the chapter, Anne's book snaps shut. What's up?
I have to ask, Max. Have you gone to the professor yet to take his deal?
No. No, I haven't gone yet. Don't say yet, just say no, you haven't gone. Why would you say yet?
Well, why? I know you're not really interested in studying. This seems like your kind of thing.
I don't know. What's your reason? Who knows why? It does sound like it would make things easier. So what's your reason for not going to the professor? Seems you could get off pretty easy yourself.
Of course, but I don't think I could ever do that. I don't know, it seems like cheating, and I don't think I could live with myself if I got my good grades through cheating.
That's a pretty good point. So should we get back to work?
Yeah, sounds good.
We study for a while longer, with no more talk about the professor's tactic, which is very lame. Finally, we've tackled the latest chapters and a couple of other besides. We both stand, stretch, and start putting our books up. I hear a rustling in the kitchen and notice Dominic coming out with a soda in one hand and a book in the other. I didn't even notice him come down. Don't mind me, carry on. He walks over to the couch and sits down, opening his book.
Alright, I think that's gonna do it for me.
Okay, I'll clean up down here.
Thanks.
Anne walks back upstairs while I pick up the area around where we were studying. Once it's all clean, I go sit next to Dominic on the couch just to relax. I overheard you talking earlier. I know you're a filthy slacker, but even you should know better than to be thinking of betraying Anne. We're not thinking of it. What? I never said I was going to. You sounded awful and sure there, champ. Just saying. Wait, how do you know about this whole betrayal thing? Oh, a couple of other people from your class are in on it. They got my physics class. Task does this every couple of years. One of my friends when I was an undergrad went through it. Did he get betrayed? Did the betraying actually. He had a really hard course load at the time. It made his life much easier. Of course, he made a lifelong enemy as well. Something to think about, eh? I nod slowly, mulling that one over in my head. This could end up being very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. I don't know, I don't think Anne would betray us though. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't. What do you think?
I don't think she would either.
Let's hope not. Glad I went shopping after all. Valentine's Day is here. Now I guess it's just a matter of figuring out if I want to make a big deal out of it. Well, if we got the present, we might as well. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. The weather really cleared up. It made for a nice walk back to the dorm while I figure things out. As I enter Latin House, I can hear all sorts of noises. Sounds like everybody's home at least. Head up to my room for a moment while I decide what I want to do. We're gonna play the event. Come on, who's fooling who? I suppose there's no point in waiting around. No time like the present after all. To give a present? Really, the only question is, who should I try to find? Who do you think?
What?
Come on.
Dominic.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to Dominic after all that. I'm pretty sure Sally should have finished walking Vegemite, so she's probably in her room by now. I knock quietly and open the door when I hear her calling. A quick foot keeps the puppy from running down the hallway. Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness, the little brat. So what can I do for you?
As I enter the room, I pick the squirming puppy up and give him a few scratches behind the ears. Once the door is closed, I put him back on the floor. He's still pretty happy to see me though, so I take a few moments to play with him while Sally smiles down at us. You've got a really cute puppy here, you know that? I think she does.
Yeah, I've noticed. He's a pretty good boy too, even if he is a terrible brat.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Did you just come in to play with him? That's pretty cute too.
Ha! No, he just distracted me. I definitely came in here for you. It's not much, but I picked this up for you. It's just a few potted tulips, but they're pretty and I thought you'd like them.
Oh, Max, they're so pretty. Thank you so much. And I love that you didn't get me cut flowers. Yes. I have just the place to keep these too.
We did well. Look at that. Sally clears some space on top of one of her bookshelves and spends a few moments happily setting up her new flowers. And we get more points. We're almost at 100. And I think we have quite a few weeks left, hopefully. I don't think anybody who knows me would describe me as subtle. So I'll just come out with it. You're a lot of fun, Sally. Want to go out with me sometime? Oh look, he's making his move. I'd like to see if there could be something more between us. At last.
I think I'd like that, Max. I'll admit, I didn't think you'd be the type I'd be interested in when we first met. Our auras aren't exactly the most compatible, you know? But I think you've shown that you can actually be pretty sweet when you put your mind to it. And anyone Vegemite likes is automatically bumped up in my books.
Yes. Bah, that little brat likes anyone with a doggy treat. Still, I'll take recommendations where I can get them. I'm looking forward to getting to know you more, Sally. Oh. Sally puts Vegemite down on the bed and comes over to give me a slow and tender hug for a few moments. I admit, she feels good in my arms.
She doesn't look happy.
Not quite.
I'm looking forward to that too.
Is it because we don't have the full 100? I hope not. Thank God, because I'm pretty sure Memphis is about to kick me in the head if I didn't say something soon. Well, I'm sure Vegemite needs your attention more than I do for now. Have a good night, Sally.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Max.
Well done, Max finally's gotten a girlfriend.
Yay.
I can't believe I never learned that before. Ah, my eyes, I've studied too much. Okay, so nothing with those events. Well, at least we got a scene with Sally. I haven't had an honest-to-God decent date since I came to college. I'll admit, I didn't exactly expect Sally to be the first. I'm looking forward to it either way. I did my research and even found a place that serves a good assortment of vegetarian-friendly food. Let it never be said that I don't think about how my lady feels. Still, I wonder if I can go through with the second half of that plan, which is to try to eat vegetarian with her. Oh wow, he's gonna try it?
Like, eat once or like go full-on vegetarian?
I don't know, I guess he's trying it out once and then we'll see where it goes. Nothing for it, but to find out, I guess.
How hard could it be for the
Let's
first time? Like just doing it once?
You can do it for one meal, I mean, right?
Didn't he eat the tofu with her or something?
Well, given my history, I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off, to be quite honest.
You would eat things for me, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you wouldn't make me eat vegetarian. Which I probably wouldn't do, fully. At 7:45, I head over to Sally's room. Our date's at 8, but I think I know how to score some points. I don't know, are any of you guys, you might have mentioned it before, are any of you vegetarians or vegans even? That's even more intense, isn't it?
Oh, hey Max, I'm totally not ready. I actually am...
She looks nervously around, but I actually cut her off with a grin. I know. I figured you still needed to take care of that. Thought I'd run interference and maybe join you on your walk. Sally sighs with relief and then gives me a big smile. Luckily, the others seem to be out or occupied, so it's pretty easy to get out of the house with Vegemite without being bothered. I play with Veggie a bit before he does his business. Sally came prepared and cleans it up while giving me a speech about being a responsible owner. Well, you should always do that. That's just rude leaving out on the street like that. We drop him back off inside and Sally asks Rakesh to keep an eye out. With him out of the way, we head out to my van. I forgot he has a van. It's a little creepy. Next time I'll try to find a place that's dog friendly.
Aw, you're sweet for offering, Max, but he's getting bigger and needs to get more used to me going out sometimes.
That's true. Plus, I don't think there's many restaurants that are allowing dogs inside. It's a bit unhygienic.
Yeah, that's true.
We head to the restaurant I picked out and grab a street side table. The air is crisp, but it's not too cold. Plus, the restaurant had those nice torch things out.
Oh wow, this looks like a great vegetarian selection. Thanks, Max. What kind of stuff do they have for you?
Oh, just assuming I can't hack it in the vegetarian menu, eh?
Oh, feeling adventurous, eh?
Eh? Are we Canadian?
Eh?
Every line is eh. I'm always adventurous. Adventurous is my middle name. Seriously, it caused a big fuss on my social security card. When the waiter comes over, we both order off of the vegetarian menu. I'll admit I cheat a little bit by getting a nice soup, but it's got leeks in it, and that should count for something, right? Eh?
You know I'm already impressed, right?
I'm not gonna pretend I switched over to vegetarianism, but I like you. You like this stuff, and I like you, so... I shrug as I sip at my water, watching Sally's reaction over the rim of my glass.
Well, I appreciate a man with an open mind. I hope you enjoy your choice. Anyway, enough about that. How long have you been together with Back Alley Flash?
I met Memphis in junior high. We both took music electives, so we played together even back then. We met the others later on. We've only been Back Alley Flash for about a year at this point. We went through a couple of other names, like what? Oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah, real stupid stuff. Totetentat? What? How would you say that?
Totentants?
Totentants? Skull Taffy? Memphis would never let me call us the Mighty Max Band.
Well, that's a horrible name. So, do you have any real goal at college then? I mean, it seems like you spent a lot of energy on your band.
Hey, we got a grade of like 500 or whatever right now. Honestly, not really. You were there that night. We're on our way, you know. College makes a useful place to hang out and a good base of operations. I mean, my parents are footing the bill. Guess they still hope I'll kick this band thing.
You haven't found anything that catches your interest?
There are a few music classes I've been taking here and there. Most of the ones I can get into at this point, though, are for people who've barely touched an instrument. What about you? You seem like you know what you want. What keeps you coming to class?
Mostly the fact that I'm here on scholarships I worked really hard for. But I know what you mean. I just want to make a difference, and I know there's a lot I don't know yet. Sometimes I think about going into political science. I do good work down at the student farm, but I don't know if I want to do that kind of agricultural work all my life.
I hear ya. Just as we're about to get more into it, our food finally arrives. It's the moment of truth, and the soup's not bad at all. Even the leeks aren't too bad. Sally seems happy that I'm enjoying the meal. She says her own meal's really good too, which is good since I had no way of vetting this place out. As we eat, we continue to discuss our views on schooling and what our goals are. Sally knows she wants to change the way the world works. Uh-oh, that's a bit ambitious, even if it's only in a small way. She's taking classes to help her decide how best to do that. I, of course, know I'm going to change the world with the power of rock. Classes are clearly secondary to that. At last, the waiter comes over with the check. Sally raises an eyebrow and I just pay without a second glance.
I can pay my own way, you know.
I know, but I asked you out, so this time it's on me. Next time you can grab the check.
Aren't you getting ahead of yourself assuming there's going to be a next time?
Oh, pfft. As if. I'm like a bag of potato chips. Just one is never enough. Also, I'm extremely salty and kind of bad for you. Wow. I think that one went a little sideways at the end. But I do count as a vegetable, right?
Oh. Only insofar as you have a vegetable for a brain. Fine, I guess I owe you. That was so awkward.
Well, that was a great way to end it, Max. We take off back for the house having had a nice meal. This time, though, I take the scenic route, giving us a bit more time to talk on our way. When we finally get back to our home, we get Vegemite back from Rakesh, who was on his best behavior too, and head to Sally's room. Yeah, Rakesh only painted the dog 5 times.
I know. He probably painted his fingernails. Thanks for the meal and the talk, Max. I had a lot of fun.
Sally sits on her bed with Vegemite on her lap. I had fun too. Thanks for coming out with me, Sally. Should we try to get a kiss?
I don't know. Is 80%
go for
good
it?
enough?
Oh, you have to go for it. Come on, we had a date. You go for the kiss, right? Right? Sally's sitting on her bed looking up at me. Through her bangs, she looks beautiful. She's blushing lightly and her lips part for a moment like she's about to say something, but she doesn't. I sit down next to her on her bed, our shoulders touch as I lean in close to her. I'm hoping to be able to go out with you again. Sally nods at me, her eyes half lidded as she starts to close her eyes. I can feel her breath as she purses her lips. I lean close, closing my own eyes. Oh no,
Oh,
just as our
no.
faces are about to touch, I feel a cold, wet tongue lick my cheek. Ack! Oh, Vegemite! Vegemite climbed the distracted Sally and decided he was the one I really wanted to kiss. Vegemite, not in front of Sally, she'll get jealous. I told you we had to keep our love secret. I grabbed Vegemite and wrestled with him for a bit, much to Sally's amusement. I can't stay mad at the little puppy, even if he ruined a perfectly good scene. What a cockblock. Finally, I stand to leave and hand the brat of a puppy back to Sally. Oh, we still got points, yes!
Yay.
Even if we didn't make it. I really did have fun tonight. I hope we can do it again.
I'd like that.
Frickin' Vegemite, how dare he. The top of the wall, it's great up here. Well, that was quite the week. So we almost got a kiss, almost, so close.
Almost.
How'd we spend so much money? Like, we worked 3 times and we went out once, or I guess twice, and Sally, I guess I counted for something. Oh well.
Lame.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you'll enjoy the next part as well, because I'm expecting to have more dates with Sally, hopefully soon.
Me
Right.
too.
Until then, guys, take care.
Bye.